Hey, Picks and Parlay family, it's me, Detroit Lenny here. Monday. Just another manic Monday, apparently. Today's the 10th. I don't know why I got to look at my phone. I don't have to look at my watch or phone or anything. Today's April 10th. It's a Monday. It's my wife, Amanda Licious' birthday. Happy birthday. Shout out to her. And this is the Bet Win Repeat Show, where we are going to talk with some handicappers here, get today's views, get some of their views on today's slates in the NHL and the MLB. I got Sean Higgs coming up to talk some baseball, Terry Edelman coming up to talk some NHL and baseball. We'll go get their opinions on everything going on today. Before we do that, I got to remind you guys, like, subscribe, ring that bell for notification, share out, tell your friends, tell your neighbors, share me out on social media. You hit the share button, it goes out, boom. You'd be surprised who wants to talk sports with us. But like, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications as always. And if you haven't already, you're living under a rock, join the Picks and Parlay group page, the contest page, the Picks and Parlay contest. You can't miss it. It looks like this. If I take that away, the contest page looks like this. You can't miss it. We just put in Picks and Parlay contest page in the groups, whatever, and it'll come right up. So don't miss out on that. We're also going to go over the contest update here real quick. Contest update. Let me pull that in. Here we go. Contest update. Let's scroll. Here's what I do. Whatever. That's what I did. Oh, here's the monthly contest. So the monthly contest. I'm not going to put this on the thing because there's too many of y'all. There's a lot of people in the monthly contest. And that's cool. Love it. Shout out to Easy Moolah, Tate the Great, Captain Brian Gillihan. They're the ones grading all this stuff, keeping that stuff up. Tate specifically went through and graded every handicap chance stuff. So for y'all don't only grade your own pick for that day, but it really helped if you just also included what you were month to date. Like I'm 1-1 and 8-10 on the month. That's what I am. That's what I was yesterday. So Alan Miles, Daniel Alexander, both 14-4 leading the way. Silky Man, Jeff Bradley, 13-5. Eugene Robertson, Paula Thatcher, 12-6. Tim Pierce, 12-6. And then BJ Dickinson, Rickett, 11-7. Rodney Molina, 10-7-1. Captain Brian, 10-8. A bunch of people at 10-8. Marie Lance, James Boyer, Mark Andrews, David Allen, Payam, Tate, Troy Akers, Pedro Moore starts the 9-8-1s. And then there's some 9-9s. And then there's some 8-10s, and then there's some right on down the road. So definitely check that out. Contest update there. We're going to make cuts on that on whatever the 15th is. What is that? Saturday, I think is 15th. So that's halfway through the month. Once you get halfway through the month, if you ain't, you should have 30 picks by then at the end of Saturday. If you're not 15-15 or better, you're out. Okay. Elimination once a month, middle of the month, and the 15th, and you are out. You have to either be at or above 500. So if you're not 15-15, if you're 14-16, see you next month, March 1st, starts all over again. Appreciate you stopping by. Don't forget to hit the like button. Okay. I gotta hydrate. I'm sorry, y'all. Saturday was a blur. There was some alcohol. There was a lot of sun involved. So yeah. Now the weekly contest starts every Monday. Okay. It started today. There's a post on there. It looks like this. Looks like this. A bunch of hearts because I love y'all. New week, new contest picks for today, 410. Go here. Now, don't be confused. I know you guys aren't, but Rodney Molina and Silky Man, who I tagged, which I hope. Yeah, okay. So if you liked it, you saw it. Those two are still battling now for last week's $100. Okay. So if you're, and there's a correlation here. If you look, I mean, both these guys are up there in the standings on the month contest. So you should be definitely following these two guys and whatever they got going on. But that's the contest update. Look for it in the whatever featured section. You can find those. I don't know why this thing's acting. My Facebook's been acting all goofy. It should be like featured. Anyway, let's see if this is Saturday. I don't know, folks. I don't know. We don't need to see ESPN scores. But that's the contest update. So take it for what you want. Get into it. Rodney Molina in the house, sitting, hitting the like button. What up? Yeah, what's happening? You're up in there. Oh, the birthday girl. Everybody wants to sing happy birthday to her. Happy birthday to you. I already did. Yo, hit the like and just don't be a jerk. Yeah. Oh man, there's that. You gotta be. Nah, you can be a jerk. I don't care. Isn't it funny that the sun plus alcohol equals blackout? Bro, I'm not even joking. Like Saturday, like we had this Airbnb, the pool and stuff, and we were doing all good. Kids were splashing, playing around the pool. They were loving it. Me and the wife had a nice cocktail, sitting, enjoying the sun. Vegas has been very cold lately, and I say cold like 50, rainy, windy, just. And then, but instead we went to Arizona, and it's like 93 degrees, sunny as hell. Pool was cold, but it was brisk. Let's put it that way. A few drinks, and then we're FaceTiming some people and some friends of ours, and then there were some fireball shots, and that was where it all went. And then I woke up at like 11 o'clock at night wanting to know why everybody was going to bed. And then I'm like, I'm up. Let's go. I thought I took a 15-minute nap. It turned out to be like 5 hours, but there's that. Happy birthday, Amanda Winston. Yes, man. Yes, she's the big 3-3, y'all. No, I don't know. Am I supposed to not tell people? I'm proud. I don't care. It's my trophy wife. She's 17 years younger. I'm just saying. 33, baby. Getting old. When you hit 35, I'm going to trade you in for those younger 20-year-old models. Like when I met you, you're 25 years old. I got, if she comes through this door right here with a frying pan, I need you all to start calling 911 for me. So yeah, I'm hydrating like a son bitch. Oh, and then had a little tipsy, and they had some like artificial turf, like fake grass. And I don't know if you guys realize, but when that stuff gets wet, it's a little slippery. And I was on flip flops, and I'm a big guy, and I was drunk, and kind of maybe slipped a little, and went to go down on one knee, like kind of to catch my balance. Well, I picked the wrong knee to go down on. It might have been the surgically repaired knee 2 weeks ago. So I'm sore. ASF right now. Yeah, so that's that. That's all I got to really update here. No NBA, so play-ins. I'm waiting for, where's Sean Higgs? Is Sean Higgs still going right now? That's probably what it is. That's why he's late. Gotta get after this guy, waiting for picks. Here he is. No, he's done. Nobody loves me. That's fine. Figures. But yeah, that's pretty much about it for the contest. Rodney Molina and Silky Man battling out for last week. New contest for the weekly started this week. Started today. The monthly's in full swing. We'll have probably one more update. Tate, if I can get an update, like just a thing like on Friday, just to let people know, like, hey, you got to figure it out. You better have a 2-0 day kind of thing for Saturday, because Saturday is cut day. And then Monday we'll go over who made the cut and who didn't. Next Monday we'll go over that. That would be awesome. What are you guys doing with no NBA? Are you rejoicing because there's no NBA today? Are we rejoicing? Is it like Easter part 2? Like, thank you, Lord. Thank the Lord. What are we on? I know, Tate, you're on a bunch of Nerfies. Can you list out your Nerfies in the chat if you're listening still? Can you do that? And then let me text Mr. Sean Higgs. I'm ready. Pete room. Okay. He's a mess. Also signed up with some 2 new sports books over in Arizona that I could. There's a link in this video if you guys want to click on them. you can go right to those. One's called what the hell was the name? What the hell, Lenny? What the hell? Hold on, I got it right here. It was in Arizona. It's the Superbook. I don't know. Arizona Superbook Sports Superbook and Betfred Sportsbook. Betfred, bet $20, get 111 plus 200 a week on losses for 5 weeks when you sign up with them. So, I threw $20 in there. I'm just going to tell you right now, just to get the offer. And the Superbook in Arizona, they have a deposit match up to $250. So I threw $250 in that, just because I want the bonus money. I want the offer when I can get it. And those are 2 books I didn't have. I also signed up for Caesars because I didn't have Caesars. I have William Hill here, but in Arizona I can get Caesars. I do it. I sign up for all them sports books. Everyone that's ever out, I sign up for, because I want all that bonus stuff. I want all of it. I want all that bonus money. I will post the records on Friday for the monthly. That way people know if they're going to get cut Saturday. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. And then Nerfy plays White Sox, Marlins, Yankees, Mets. I'm on the Yankee one and the White Sox one. I don't do Miami Nerfies. And the Mets, I want to do a Nerfy in that, but I also like the over. So, like, I don't know. That lineup, the bats, Nerfies are funny for me in the way that, like, I'm really only looking at the pitchers, and 9 times out of 10, I don't care about the first 3 batters. I really don't, unless they're, I don't know, like Aaron Judge, somebody that's dangerous. You know what I mean? But, and if it's just one guy, I'll take my chances on that one guy. But the Padres and the Mets are like, there's like 3 guys out of the first 6 batters that can mess me up. And that's why I was like, stayed away from that one. Here's Mr. Sean Higgs. He's coming in to tell you why your Nerfies are wrong. Sean Higgs, everybody. Sean Higgs.
What's up?
We're talking about some Nerfies.
I was running a little late on my show, and then I try to pump it up and pump it out onto the podcast form.
Oh.
And sometimes when I download it here, just the audio, sometimes it'll take a bit. It comes up like this is like crowd loaded. So I'm like, what's this mean? I got to hit it again. And so that's why I was a little late into the party.
Okay. I was just like, I went over the contest update and I'm like, wait, is it Sean Higgs today? I'm like,
usually I jump in right away.
Where the hell's Higgs?
I do.
That's okay. We were just briefly kind of touching base about some baseball today. Tate is on some Nerfies here. White Sox, Marlins. I'm on 2 of those Nerfies. The White Sox, the Twins Nerfie, and the Yankees and the
I don't hate the White Sox Nerfie because I got Dylan Cease, who's just a flat-out stud, and Kent has pitched pretty decent, so I get it,
Right.
Who else has he got here? The Marlins.
I didn't like that one.
It's just a tricky spot. I get Alcantara. A lot of people like Alcantara. It's like he's a Cy Young guy. It's basically a pick-em.
Right.
I get Matt Strahm, though. See, I don't like Matt Strahm, although he did shut down the Yanks.
The Marlins just screw me every time I take.
I understand the Marlins. I'm like, this team can't hit. I get it. Right. I see where you're going with that because Alcantara should come in here and go 1, 2, 3. Right? It's start Phillies. No matter who they throw out, the Marlins should go 1, 2, 3. Nobody gets on base. Right. And Alcantara, you'd expect a strong performance.
Fair.
Yankees, yes, I like that. I know people are down on Herman because he had a bad outing, whatever. He gave up 2 homers. The guy struck out 8 in 4+ innings. I mean, Bieber's a strikeout guy.
Right.
You got to have 5 strikeouts in the first inning here with these 2 teams.
Absolutely. That's what I mean. Nerfies, you only need 6 outs. So if I can
I don't like the Met one, no. I do like San Diego today, but the Met one, I could see somebody giving up a run here.
I like the over. So
that will not shock me if I get a run in that game.
I got over 7.5 in that, so I that's the one I don't like the most, probably.
Yeah,
that's
definitely that's my least favorite out of the bunch.
Yeah,
that would be number 1, not 2. Yankees would be the first one to do. Yes, Yankees would be first. Probably Marlins second, White Sox third. Because
I I like White Sox, Yankees, either 1-2. I don't care which order. Like the most I like, the ones I like the best out of that. Like say if we're doing 5-star, 4-star, Marlins maybe in that third spot, and then that Mets is definitely at the end.
I mean, Strom's just a guy. He can come in and go 2 or 3 innings. I mean, I get Alcantara. Alcantara's could easily come in 1, 2, 3, strike out 2 guys.
Go, yeah, boom, 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 and next thing you know, you're there.
Just the Kenta one, as well. He's had a nice start, right? What do you have? 9 Ks.
Mm-hmm.
His other start the other day. Hold on a second. Let me pull up his. Yeah, 1 game, 9 Ks in 5 innings. He took a loss, so
right.
Some bad timing. You give up 3 hits, you lose a game.
Sometimes that happens. I mean, so you're looking down the bench going, WTF, dudes? I'm like, what the hell?
And Cease is just a monster. The guy's got what, 20 Ks already to start the year and 2 starts. I mean, he's picking up where he left off last year. The guy's good.
That's fair. AJ wants to know: should we fade the Padres since they played last night?
This is a yes and no kind of thing because you got the Sunday night kind of game, but on the flip side, you got a San Diego team that's won 3 in a row. So I'm a streak kind of guy. You win 3 in a row, 4 in a row, you start jumping on a team that's been winning. You know, I don't think they're due to lose now because they won yesterday.
Right.
Teams in Major League Baseball streak 3, 4, 5 wins, 3, 4, 5, 6 losses. So I played a streak like the old. No way somebody gets swept. Well, I think teams get swept, you know.
Right.
I'm not looking to bet a team that's lost 2 in a row and they're a 150 fave today. You know, like I don't want to bet the Mets. They've been outscored on the season. They got a losing record. Padres just swept the Braves or took 3 from the Braves, whatever the case may be.
3 out of 4.
They're playing pretty good ball right now. I got Scherzer, who hasn't looked all that great. He's looked pedestrian. You know, I mean, I fill out the ERA at the 6. It's just that doesn't make a difference to me. You give up a couple of hits. We talked about Kenta's. Right. He's got to lose a record. The guys give up 3 hits in his game. You know, sometimes you get bad timely hitting. Scherzer just has not looked good, and I attribute that to the pitch clock. I talked about that on a Midday Monday today. I think these older guys, as it gets forward, they're not used to it. I don't think he's accustomed to it. I think it'll take time. Darvish is another guy. I mean, okay, he looked all right in his. He guy's got 3 Ks. It's not like he's up there, Cy Young Darvish striking out 7 guys in 5 innings.
Not 5 years ago.
I could see runs in that game.
Yeah,
but I don't want to bet against the Padres. They're an underdog. Why am I? I don't want to bet the Mets as a fave. They have not looked good.
I don't hate the Padres. It's a yes and no. I think that's the best answer you could give there. Right. Yes and no. So I saw that and was like a yes and no. I'm like, 7.5. I think I could get like some runs out of the pot. You know, Scherzer proved me wrong.
I took the Padres in the chat today at 120. I got it myself last night, so I do like the Padres today. Okay. AJS. Where you been, AJS? I haven't seen him at Midday Money in a bit. He's got a soccer, so he knows not to come to me for soccer.
Oh, he comes at you for the soccer picks? That's where
the lack of soccer picks.
Oh, the lack of. How was your Easter, man?
That was all right. Mom came over. We had a little quiche and some ham.
Nice.
My wife made a quiche. I'm a ham guy. I like the ham.
I can eat ham 24/7. I swear to God.
It's fabulous. So we had some left over, and you know, we're heading back Jersey. I'm like, you know what? We got leftover ham. We'll have that on Tuesday. Then we're gonna have some steak, ham on Tuesday. I said Wednesday we'll just go out to dinner before we fly out.
Yeah, that's right. We're going to. It's my wife's birthday today, so she's the big 33. Yeah, I know.
Lenny's wife's 33, and he's 57, folks. Just so you know.
Not 57. I'm 49 today. Today I'm 49. In June, I might break that 50 mark, but no, 49 right now. But the funny thing is so she's like, I'm like, hey, wherever you want to go, like we can like do birthday dinner. What do you want? You want me to barbecue something? You want to go somewhere? Whatever. She picks Chili's. Out of all restaurants to go to, Chili's.
Do they give you like a sombrero? Saying happy birthday to you? What do they do there?
Oh, here's the, she likes the French dip from Chili's.
All right. I like a little French dip. You throw in a little au jus sauce.
I just don't think I would go to.
How's the French dip? Let me ask you how the French dip at Chili is. Is it does it come like provolone on it? Is it just the meat on a nice baguette and you dip it in the au jus sauce next to it with some steak fries?
Provolone on it. Yeah, provolone, all that. Right. Yeah. You know, this is the same girl that went to IHOP and got a chicken pesto crepe. She's weird. I don't understand. I don't understand. Like I'm like I'm going,
International House of Chicken Pesto Crepes.
and here she made me take a bite, and it was delicious. You would have never thought it was good, but it was whatever. So that's what I'm doing for dinner tonight. Chili's. Minnesota team total under 1.5 first half, counting on Cease.
Yes.
I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all because
Cease is good.
Yeah. But
he's a guy who gives up like 2 runs a game.
The Twins look good.
And I'll take him anytime.
Mata. I don't know how you pronounce his name, but the Twins have looked good at times. So that's why I like the Nerfy here, because I think both sides.
They're 6-3. They haven't really hit a ton, right? I mean, the Royal game, it was like, and I had the over in the first game. I'm like, man, I can't stand Greinke and his 82-mile-an-hour fastball. It was 2-0, 2-0. Then they scored some runs.
82-mile-an-hour fastball.
You know, they lose to Miami 1-0 on like a wild pitch or something like that. Or, you know, it was 1-0 against Alcantara. They lose a game 5-1, a late wild pitch in that game. Like, so the offense has not been that good for Minnesota. And I got Cease, who's a guy who's a Cy Young guy. He's got 18 Ks, 2 games already out of the gate. Pitching good, and Minnesota's hasn't really been clocking the ball. So yeah, you want to go under? You want to go under for the game? I won't hate you under for the game in that spot.
Do you worry if you're a White Sox fan that Cease is on fire so early that it's such a long season?
No, because he'll like everybody. He'll have a bad 3 or 5 starts where bad for him is he's going to go 5 innings, give up 3 runs. People like, oh my goodness, he's hit a wall. And then by August, he'll be back on it again.
Do we have hockey plays tonight for people that know about the game played on frozen water? Terry Edelman should be here soon, and then he will. He'll probably have some hockey stuff going. I don't. I'm on a timeout with hockey.
What are you doing? Stop with hockey. You got the season ends in a week. Don't.
Yeah, it's this
unless
week,
Tate. I mean, you've been following and bending. You kind of know it's like the NBA for me this time of year. Not doing. I got guys sitting out. I got guys playing. I got guys playing for stats on bad teams.
Right.
No, thank you. Take this over, Joshua. I like the over in this game here.
Yeah.
How do you get in front of Tampa Bay 22-0 last week? Yes, it is Oakland. They're not Boston, but I don't care. Nick Pivetta had a nice game. I'm not sold on Nick Pivetta. Right. I do not get in front of teams that are playing good. You got a team leading the league in runs scored, right? I mean, this team is I'm trying to find a run differential right now. I mean, they put up runs. What are we doing here?
I know. I agree. I like the over in that Tampa game a lot. Actually, I don't think. Let me see here. There was something I wrote down. No, I can't find it. First of all, I don't believe in the Red Sox. Their offense is not a lot, but I think the Red Sox get you enough. Tampa gets you 5 to 6. I think.
Yes, Tampa's going to score.
I like Tampa. I like Tampa run line, and I like the over.
The Boston bullpen's not that great.
Tampa to do the majority of it.
Yes.
I'm trying to see here. Oh, here's Terry right here. I think okay, there he is. He's on his way for some ice. He's on his way with his ice picks. Here he is. Terry, people are asking about ice picks. That game played on the frozen water.
Yeah. There's definitely spots to look at.
That's too big.
On the NHL.
I'll move back into my camera range if you want to do that side.
Oh, no, I can do this. Side. I don't know if that's a whole lot of us. Right. That's a whole lot of us. So they were asking Tate wanted to know if you had any hockey picks. What do you got going? Are you laying off all week or
no? No, I'm very selective, but I definitely still have plays.
Okay.
And
give me one.
So I'm sticking with player props. Been good for me all year long. Oh, you're shaking your head no, Lenny. Okay. Well, I have
my head no to the Dallas Stars.
Sorry, I have 2 Detroit Red Wings props that I like today.
Oh, those are
both plus money. Lucas Raymond to get a point.
Oh, we're on my
plus 106.
Raymond. Okay.
He has a point in 4 straight games. And you know the next one. Lenny sent me a message and said it's Moritz Seider's birthday. He's going to get a point today. So I look at what Moritz Seider has done lately, and that's get points. So Lenny was right. He got a point on his birthday. He has a point in 5 of his last 7 games, plus 120 to get a point. So that is where I would go in that game. I also have Joe Pavelski to get an assist, to score, plus 215. He's a goal in 8 of his last 10 games.
Nice.
So there's definitely player props. I have quite a bit actually, especially baseball. Players, there's lots of players that dominate pitchers that they're facing today. But Josh says Dallas Stars money line.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a great parlay piece. Obviously, I wouldn't bet it singly by itself. But yeah, Lenny thinks Detroit wins.
Wings
Dallas, I don't know.
Just
I
the
think
wing-
Dallas wins the
just
Central
have-
Division.
the Wings are going to play spoilers to some people later in the week, but that's later in the week. Wild puck line with the Blackhawks tank in effect.
Yeah, so it was announced today, which doesn't surprise me whatsoever. The Wild have decided to rest 5 guys today. Kaprizov, Zuccarello, Spurgeon, Brodin, and Numba. So those are 5 of their top players.
Okay.
But they're still going to beat Chicago, and they're still going to cover the puck line, even with those guys out. The Wild called up some good prospects. Brock Faber, that they just signed, who just finished his college season. Unfortunately, Minnesota came in second, so he didn't win the title. But he was their captain, joining the lineup today. Marco Rossi, very high prospect for the Wild, joining the lineup. So I'm on the Wild puck line. I think they take care of business, even without having those guys.
That's fair.
In the lineup. Chicago's awful.
Taint says Fadi or Bedard. If the Blackhawks grab, say his name.
Both guys are really good. Obviously, Bedard's the best, but Fantilli's going to be great too.
That's fair. Florida, Panthers, Winnipeg, Panthers. I got that. Florida Panthers, Winnipeg puck line, Dallas puck line, Canes puck line, Nashville plus. I can't.
Yeah, me and Nick had a little bit of a disagreement with that Florida Panthers game.
I like this over 6 in the Wings Stars game. I do like that, surprisingly. But to go back to this is too much. This is too much hockey, bro. Something's gonna go wrong here.
Yeah, that's a lot of puck lines. Carolina, I'm not going anywhere near.
Right.
Winnipeg on the puck line, they've struggled mightily against San Jose. San Jose, 7-2 in their last 9 in Winnipeg. So I don't like that spot for them. Florida Panthers, I do like Florida. So me and Nick had a disagreement about that. He likes Toronto, and I can understand it. Toronto Maple Leafs at that nice plus price, but I think they follow suit with the Wild. I think they rest guys tonight. I don't think everyone for Toronto plays. Toronto plays Tampa Bay tomorrow, so it's a back-to-back for them. But they're facing Tampa Bay in the playoffs. They already know that. They're going to have home ice against Tampa Bay. They're facing Tampa Bay tomorrow. What are they really going to care about this game against Florida? They're facing the team they're going to face in the playoffs tomorrow. That's a huge look ahead. They're already looking ahead towards the playoffs. I think the Leafs rest guys. I love Florida today. Of course, they're minus 140.
Right.
So it would have to be a parlay piece. But I think Toronto is a trap. I think they're a dog for a reason, and I think they rest guys tonight, and I think that affects them in this one.
Sean Higgs. There he goes. I don't know where you went. Oh, there we go.
I don't know what happened.
Did you get kicked out? We were going to talk some MLB now, because me and Terry got beef tomorrow when Toronto gets smoked by the Tigers.
Okay.
Well, we know what Higgs is on for some MLB today. Terry, you got anything you like in the MLB? Like maybe a game or two? If not, that's okay.
Yes. If anybody has any questions about any game, I have props in every single game. But I will start with that White Sox and
we like that. We already
Minnesota game. Like I have not seen one person in the entire world on Minnesota today. Everybody's on Chicago.
I'm only on
Chicago.
I'm
not on Minnesota either. So I'm not saying go and take Minnesota, but it scares me that the entire world is on the White Sox.
Because it's Cease. And yes,
I know.
What did Tate call it? Hold on in the chat.
Power said, mustache?
The mustache comment. Cease power stash. Listen, if I was somebody from Twins, I'd be hiring the massage therapist for whoever in the room there to accidentally shave half that thing. I mean, I'm just saying.
I just don't like how I haven't seen one person on Minnesota. Everybody is absolutely.
I'm on the Nerfy. That's all I got in that game, literally. And then I'm on.
I have 2 players to get a hit for the White Sox, so I'm not telling people not to take the White Sox. I'm just saying it scares me that everyone's on them. But Gavin Sheets.
I understand how you got player props for the Wings, but then you think the Stars are going to win.
No.
You think it's going over?
A lot of people will just, if they like a team to win, they'll just take player props from that team. But if you take player props from the other team, then it's kind of a.
Are you hedging?
It's kind of hedging without. You could win everything, but it's
right. Yeah, you could.
In this game, Gavin Sheets, he's 6 for 5 this year, hitting 400. He's 2 for 3 against Maeda with a 667 average. Andrew Vaughn, he's 2 for 4 against Maeda, so 500 average, and he's hitting 273 this year. So I parlayed Gavin Sheets, and Andrew Vaughn both to get a hit, and I think that was a plus 130 something or plus 120 something.
All right.
That's what I like to do is players to get a hit, and I parlay them. I know a lot of people say don't use the P word, the parlay word, but if I want to have action in a game, because I do, it's afternoon baseball. I want to have action in it, but I'm not going to
play stuff. Look how creative, look how cool I am.
Yeah, but players to get a hit, unless there's a no hitter, players get hits. Well,
here's another one. Pedro's coming in on the White Sox nerves, free boy. We're all on that stuff today.
What is it though? We talked about it. What is the line though?
The best. What did I get it? I'll tell you right now what I got it at. MLB.
Refresh. I said it's easy to take, but I don't want to be. Me. I don't like laying 135 with just teams 140s.
It was 130-ish, I think. When game props ran.
That's not terrible, yes.
Caesars is at 140, but I have it better than that. I know I have it better than that. I know it's at under 130 because Tate, I think, used it as a contest play.
All right.
So it's around 130. Shop your lines. You know what I mean? It's a little juicy, so I dropped dropped a unit and a half on it. There you go. Get after it, Pedro. Get after it. What do you guys got going on? Don't forget to plug your packages before we bounce on out of here. Higgs, I'll give you your moment real quick.
Yeah. Midday money, 7 days a week. Check it out. A lot of free picks. And Terry was talking about player props. I'm a RBI kind of prop guy in day action. So they're on my Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs. Go check it out. And you'll get out of me a lot of MLB right now. But we do have NBA playoffs, so I'll dabble into that. NBA on the season for me, though. I do not like 18-21, down $44. Not a lot of NBA, but I'll have some playoff stuff. And when hockey playoffs start up, I'll be involved in that as well. But strictly MLB for me.
There you go. And don't forget, use that promo code MLB. Save you 20% off the entire website when you're over at picksandparlays.net. Looking for Sean Higgs or anybody else over there. Any of our premium handicappers like this guy, Terry Edelman. Terry, tell me what you got going on.
Yeah, I have a 7-pack up on the site today. And then I have the Tampa Bay Rays game on its own in a package because my 7-pack is all late games. So it's weird. A bunch of games on the slate, but all the games I like are at the end of the day. So that package is available up on the site. Back-to-back winning days. I'm a streaky capper. Broke my little losing streak there. Back-to-back winning days. Looking to make it 3 in a row tonight. And it'll be just baseball and hockey for me going forward until football season comes back.
Till football season is back, right? Don't forget, guys, use that promo code MLB. Save you 20% off the entire site. Also, don't forget about the app. If you haven't downloaded the app, I got a text from Craig Trapp telling us email something saying, don't forget to keep telling people about the app. Make sure free VIP plays from him every day. You get a free VIP from Craig Trapp every day. You just download the app. You get it for like 7 days. One VIP play. And then he said this week, by the end of this week, he'll be giving out free consensus play daily on the app. So the consensus play, for those of you that don't know, I think is an underutilized tool that we have. The consensus play is just all of our cappers. It's a collective. Everybody puts their picks in on the site, and then it just takes out, if there's, I don't know, round numbers, 10 cappers and 6 of them like this, it tells you that. You know what I mean? So it tells you where they're at, what they're at. So it's a nice little consensus play, just like a majority of whatever everybody's on. So
I see Josh got some real fast. We'll hit Josh here. Cleveland first 5 under for the game. Both teams, I'm guessing, or is that just the Indians you want there, Just? We like the under. At least I like the under for the first 5 there. I took a 4 at -120 in that matchup. Marlins no run first inning. We kind of agree on that. As long as it's not too juicy, I think I could get behind that one. And the Cubs is interesting with Castillo and Smiley. I'm not a big Smiley guy.
No.
And the line did go from 8 to 8.5. So that one would probably be a no play for me.
Okay.
And what is this? A Goldie over 1.5 home runs? Goldie for 2 home runs today? What does that pay?
No, that's got to be hits and runs. I don't think that's sure.
Hit, run, Ribby, maybe?
Maybe.
He is in Coors Field,
we need
and he does hit
because I like that. I wonder what his juice is on over.
His Ribby on this, because I got it today in midday money, was plus 115. I took plus 115 for him and 140 for Gorman and Walker for Ribbies in that matchup.
Okay.
So.
And then Pedro says the Pirates, Astros over 7.5, A's game over 8, Angels run line, Brewers money line.
Tough bet. Wade Miley, huh? Taking Arizona. I know Arizona's could be in a letdown spot after taking 3 from the Dodgers, but I don't like going. You have won 3 in a row. Brewers are good though. They're what, 7-2, whatever they are. It's not like they're bad. I just don't like Wade Miley, and Zach Gallen's my guy. He's a Jersey guy. I gotta like Zach Gallen.
Yeah. I think Brewers are 7-2, 2-1 on the road. Yep. Diamondbacks 6-4, 3-1 at home. I don't hate the Brewers here, but I stayed away from that game. Oh, yeah. It's hit. Yeah, it's hit.
Hit run Ribby. I saw that. Yeah.
Okay. I like that then. Goldschmidt.
But what is it? I mean,
what's it? Yeah, what is it? Minus plus.
It's got to be minus money. I mean, his one Ribby is plus 115. So you put them all together, it might be over 2. So it's got to be something. Over a half is plus a 115.
So a hit run RBI. I mean, if he hits a homer, it's a hit. It's an RBI. That's a run. I mean, I don't hate that. Thanks for the show, y'all. No problem. Stop. Geoengineering. Bunch of aces pitching tomorrow, getting some picks in now before the lines jump. If you guys aren't watching Look Ahead Lines with Sean Higgs at night, you're missing out. Honestly, I get a lot of stuff from there, especially on the MLB side, looking ahead. So that's what I'm doing.
There is 2 games I wanted to quickly touch on. Higgs touched on one of them quickly here. Luis Castillo, obviously he's got off to an amazing start this year. However, he gets really he gets hit by the Cubs. He's facing the Cubs, right?
Yeah,
Cubs. He was on, yeah. He was on the Reds before. They got familiar with him from his Reds days.
Hosmer 10 for 16 with a 625 average against him. Nico Horner 4 for 6 with a 667 average. Okay. Ian Happ and Swanson both hit him well as well. So this is a test for him. He's had a great season so far, but he gets hit by this Cubs lineup. And then the other one is Sandy Alcantara in Miami.
Yeah,
he gets smashed by the Phillies players. Sosa 3 for 6 against him. Trey Turner 10 for 27. Alec Boehm 6 for 17. And then Bryson Stott only 4 for 17, but he's 15 for 35 this year. So really good pitchers, Sandy Alcantara and Castillo, but are both facing guys that hit them well. So I'll be looking at those guys to see if either of them can pitch well, and that will show that they're at least a pitcher to back for me going forward. But yeah, lots of interesting games today.
Awesome. That's going to do it for us on Bet Win Repeat, though. I appreciate you guys stopping by. We're trying to keep these things around 30 minutes, an hour. I mean, we're not going to go all day talk about all that stuff. But tomorrow we will be back with, oh, hell, I don't even know who's on tomorrow. I don't remember. Ross Benjamin, Nick Parsons. That's who it is. Tuesdays. Trippy
I
Tuesday.
won't be here for tomorrow, but you guys know what to do. Take the Blue Jays and take Matt
Oh
Chapman.
God, here we go.
Take
the Blue
Matt
Jays on the run
Chapman
line.
to do anything. Just
I'll
bet
take him on the
Matt
run
Chapman.
line.
Blue Jays
everything.
are 250 faves tomorrow, so please take a run line there versus
Yeah,
Of
please,
course.
please.
Matt Manning
bet the
and
Blue
the Tigers.
Jays.
I like
By the Tigers.
Matt Manning. I like him. And the Jays have only faced him once. Chapman hit off him, and I think Vladdy hit off him twice.
I
But
don't
the way
like
those
it, though,
guys are
'cause it's
hitting
your
right now,
home opener for the Blue Jays tomorrow.
yeah, that's not a good spot for Manning. I feel bad for
It's
him.
not a good spot for the Tigers. No, it's a
Yeah.
take the over and take the Blue Jays on the run line. They probably score 10 on them. The Tigers are bad, man. I don't know what to tell you. I got White Sox at plus money on a bet now.
Yeah. Plus money, really? With Cease?
The White Sox. Plus money. Please elaborate.
They opened at plus money.
They did?
I believe so, yeah.
Probably, you know what? They might have, yeah.
But yeah, I'm interested to see what happens in that game.
They were a plus 110 opener.
Plus
115
one.
opener,
I
yes.
see 105 opened. Yeah. Yep, I did. Good for
Yeah.
you. Good for you. Rise above.
That's why I
Set your
see-
lines
listen,
early.
You
That's why I
gotta
look
kind of.
ahead. Yeah.
It doesn't hurt getting down a little bit early sometimes if you think the
so I
game's
took it.
going to go that way. Especially like someone said, a lot of favorites tomorrow. You know, Cole and Manoa and whoever, all these big guys are going to be, people are going to jump on them, the line's going to go up. So bet them early.
Yeah. Bet them early for real. That's
Really?
going to do it for us, though. We appreciate you guys stopping by. We're here Monday through Friday, 1 o'clock Eastern. Bet, win, repeat. That is the name of the show. We'll have different handicappers on every day. Just going over the day's slate and all that good stuff. Don't forget, download the new Picks and Parlays app. You get a free day. One free VIP play from Craig Trapp every day. And coming soon, free consensus report. All you got to do is download it. It's free. You create your little username. Bang, bang, pow. It's all good in the hood. It's real easy. We already talked about that. Sorry. Great show, fellas. Thank you. Appreciate it. We'll see you guys tomorrow on the next one. Good luck, unless you're against us.